If you're pouring your heart into your podcast, but still struggling to turn those listeners into paying clients, I've got something just for you. Imagine having a clear, simple plan to turn your listeners into buyers without relying on a huge audience or spending hours on social media. That's exactly what we'll create together in a podcast profit plan discovery call. During this free 20-minute call, I'll help you discover more opportunities for profit in your podcast and give you the next best step to turn your show into a client attracting machine. If I've got an offer that will help you expedite this process, then we can also discuss working together. Book your free podcast profit plan discovery call now by going to podcastingformoms.co/profit plan or by clicking the link in the show notes. I can't wait to chat with you. Have you been putting off launching your podcast because you think you need expensive equipment, a huge audience, or the perfect strategy before you start? You're not alone. There are so many myths out there that keep moms like you from hitting record. And today I'm busting the 5 biggest ones. If you've been waiting for the right time to launch, this episode's going to change everything. Let's jump in. Welcome to Podcasting for Moms, the show for moms in business ready to start, grow, and scale a podcast that turns their listeners into buyers. I'm Jenny Sonneson, a podcast strategist and fellow mom entrepreneur. You're in the right place if you want to learn how to start and grow a podcast that attracts your ideal clients and really does the heavy lifting for you when it comes to selling your offers, all while balancing life as a busy mom. Are you ready to create a podcast that grows your income, impact, and influence? Let's make podcasting work for you because as moms, we know how to get things done. All right, let's jump into the episode. Hey there, and welcome back to Podcasting for Moms. I'm your host, Jenny, and if you're a busy mom looking to start, grow, and scale your podcast while juggling all the things, you're in the right place. Launching a podcast can feel overwhelming, especially when you're bombarded with advice from all directions. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and today I want to bust 5 of the most common podcast launch myths that might be holding you back. So if you've been thinking about starting a podcast but have hesitated because of one of these myths, I'm here to set the record straight. Let's get into it. So the first myth is that you need fancy equipment to start. One of the biggest misconceptions that I've seen about podcasting is that you need a high-end microphone, a professional studio setup, and a huge investment in equipment before you even hit record. The truth is, you don't need a fancy setup to launch a quality podcast. Many successful podcasters start with just a simple USB microphone like the Samsung QTU, or even use their phone with a recording app. What matters most is that you have a quiet recording space, you have good mic technique, and clear audio, not how much you spend on gear. If equipment has been the thing holding you back, start with what you have. A simple microphone and a quiet room are really all you need to get started. Myth number 2, you have to have everything perfect before you launch. It's really easy to fall into the trap of perfectionism, thinking that your cover art, your intro, or your first few episodes need to be absolutely flawless before you release your show. The truth is, your podcast will evolve over time. Every podcaster improves with practice, and waiting for perfection will only delay your impact. Done is better than perfect. The key is to start, learn as you go, and refine along the way. Give yourself permission to launch with what you have now. Focus on delivering value to your audience rather than getting everything 100% perfect. Myth number 3, you need a huge audience to have a successful podcast. And this is one I hear all the time. People say, I don't have a big audience yet, so no one's even going to listen to my show. The truth is, you don't need a massive following to create a successful podcast. Many niche podcasts thrive with a small but highly engaged audience. Podcasting is actually a great way to grow your audience and build trust and position yourself as an expert, even if you're starting from scratch. Instead of worrying about how big your audience is, focus on creating valuable content that speaks directly to your ideal listener. They will come as you consistently show up and share and put yourself out there. Myth number 4, you have to release a new episode every single week to be successful. Many aspiring podcasters think that they must commit to a weekly schedule or their show is not going to be worth launching. The truth is, consistency matters a lot more than frequency. Yes, weekly episodes are great. That's what I do for both of my shows. But if that feels really overwhelming for you, bi-weekly or even seasonal podcasting can still be successful. The key is to choose a schedule that is realistic and sustainable for you as a busy mom. Otherwise, you're not going to stick to it, and obviously you won't have an impact because you're not showing up and doing the thing. Decide on a publishing schedule that fits into your life, whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, or in seasons. Make sure it's something that you can commit to long term. And myth number 5, podcasting won't help you make money in business. Some people believe that podcasting is just a passion project and not a real business strategy. The truth is, podcasting can absolutely generate income and leads for your business. Whether it's through sponsorships, affiliate marketing, your own offers or services, your podcast can be a really powerful tool to attract your ideal clients and generate sales. The key is having a strategy in place and intentionally leading listeners toward your paid offers. If you want to monetize your podcast, start by including clear calls to action in your episodes. Whether it's inviting listeners to join your email list, book a call, or check out your paid offers, make it really easy for them to take the next step with you. So, there you have it. 5 common podcast launch myths officially busted. If any of these myths have been holding you back, I hope today's episode has given you the confidence to move forward with launching your podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd love it if you could take a moment and leave a rating and review and share it with another mom who's thinking about starting a podcast. Your support means the world to me. Until next time, keep showing up, keep sharing your message, and keep making an impact. I'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning into Podcasting for Moms. I hope today's episode gave you the tools and inspiration you need to make your podcast work smarter, not harder. If you love what you heard, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. It means the world and helps other moms in business find the show. For more tips, resources, and support, head to podcastingformoms.co. Remember, you're not just building a podcast, you're building your legacy. Until next time, friends.